We are live. Everybody, welcome back or welcome to Crime Time, Wine Time. Got Bobby, we got Mindfort, Chris, and we got me, Cassie, and we are going to be talking about Elisa Lam. So we're going to start with Bobby.
All right, as always, the wine I chose for this evening's little jaunt is Ménage à Trois. Luscious Pinot Noir, very good, California. So cheers on that. And I will go ahead and do the little disclaimer for our show. Ready or not, you guys, a tarot reading is never a replacement for medical, psychological, business, financial, or legal advice by a professional in that field. You have free will and are responsible for your interpretation and reaction. A tarot reading is for entertainment purposes only. Wink, wink. Okie doke. So I will turn it over.
Let's find our.
Can't wait to do this.
Hi everyone in chat. I will throw in that I'm going to use the horror tarot deck tonight.
Cool.
Yes.
Which was a new one I got.
Very fitting.
This is a very horrible story, so yes, appropriate. And I lit 2 candles, so let's see if we have any candle action again tonight. And howdy ho, look at all these people here.
Wunderbar. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready for
Sarah and Jake?
Hold
on a second. We got. I can't control. Like I cannot show who's on there, but I can comment on it. We got Jake. We got Sarah. We got Carol. Active. We got a lot of people, dude. This is gonna be so good. Everybody's so excited. Miss Southern Belle has been here since early. Blue Heron, Caucasian Sasquatch. My husband Stuart Shadow Smith, and let's see.
There's Chatty.
Yeah, we got it. We got so many people just kind of Hobbs. Aaron.
Hey, Sharon.
I was like, Aaron, where's Mom, Aaron?
Spooky, what's up? What's up?
Spooky Morales.
Okay. There's my muscle man. Princess Scary. I love that.
I know.
Well, welcome if you're new, guys. Welcome if you're new.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. This is going to be so fun. Do it. Take us there.
Southern Belle.
Let's do it.
All righty.
Woohoo! Thank you guys all for joining us. Woohoo!
Absolutely.
Let me find.
Get ready for a special narrator today.
Have you ever heard of Elisa Lam? Her story went viral in 2013 when her body was found decomposed in the water tank on top of the notorious Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. To this day, no one knows how she died or how she got into the water tank. You see, on January 26, 2013, Elise was just 21 years old, a Chinese-Canadian college student who was on a trip that she herself referred to as a soul journey. Her family, very worried about her traveling alone, but Elise was insistent, promising to check in every day to let them know she was okay. On what was supposed to be Elisa's last night in the Cecil, there was no getting a hold of their daughter, leading to Elisa's parents to contact the LA Police Department. After a search of the hotel and not finding Elise, her parents flew in right away to help in the search for their daughter. Most of her belongings were found in her room. Upon further investigation, further details soon emerged. It was soon found out that Elise was moved from a shared room to a private one. Her previous roommates had complained about her odd behavior. She would leave notes on their beds that read, "Go home or leave." She would lock them out and require a password to enter the room. A few days before Elise disappeared, she attended a live taping of Conan in Burbank. She was escorted out by security due to disruptive behavior. She did have one positive outing at a bookstore called The Last Bookstore. The manager said she was very lively, outgoing, and friendly. She was buying gifts for her family. But then there was the infamous creepy elevator video that was put out to the public, which went viral. This video was from the hotel's surveillance tapes and was 4 minutes of Elisa's pushing the elevator buttons. But the elevator didn't close. She appeared to be speaking to someone, but no one was seen in the video with her, Some insisted her actions seemed as if something supernatural was after her. Others believed her death was linked to the Korean elevator game, a ritual in which pressing buttons in a certain order would reach another dimension. She jumped in and out of the elevator, then out, and was not seen alive again. The elevator then closed. These were some of the last moments of her mysterious death. 19 days after she was reported missing, water pressure in the rooms was very weak and the water tasted weird. A maintenance man went to check on the water tanks on top of the motel, and that's when he made the horrific discovery. In looking down into the top of the water tank, he seen what was described as the naked body of a young Chinese woman. Her clothes that she wore in the surveillance video were floating near her, along with a watch and a hotel room key. Her cell phone was never found. This discovery made the maintenance man very shocked and confused. You see, how did she get past the alarm system on the roof? The alarm system entry showed the alarms were never triggered the night of Elisa's disappearance. Firefighters had to drain the tank and cut a hole in the side to get Elisa's body out. When Elisa's lab reports came in, she only had some meds in her system, which seemed to be her antidepressant medication. She had stopped taking her psychiatric medication, which leaves many to believe she was having a manic or psychotic episode, which she had been known for having in the past. Many theories and hypotheses were shared. The question is, how did Elise get into the water tank? The opening to the water tank was 10 feet high from the floor. It required a ladder which wouldn't have been left out. Elise was just 5'4", and there is no way she herself could reach the top. The lid to the tank was not hinged, leading some to wonder how the lid was closed if she got in on her own accord. The Cecil being already full of gloomy history with many deaths and suicides tragically happening over the years. Was it something supernatural leading the victims to their horrible demise? Was it an evil curse, or something built on the land where the Cecil sits? Or perhaps a portal to another dimension, leaving many questions and one very dark history. Was Elise another victim to its game?
I loved
Here's
it.
the
He did a
pictures.
fantastic job.
Oh, his voice is
He
perfect
did
for this,
great. He
isn't
did
it?
fantastic. That was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, so look at these tanks.
Oh,
So this is where, does anybody know how big she was? Like her height, weight, or anything like that? I'm just
It
curious.
said 5'4",
Okay.
but I don't believe it said how much she weighs. But she was 5'4".
Okay, so she wasn't a great big tall girl or anything. I wonder how big that opening was in the top of that tank, but I digress.
it's crazy. And yeah, as he was going through the story, it's really important to note, and we have a video for later if we want to watch it after the readings, but you know, the interactions that she had in that elevator and outside of that elevator was just, and you can't see what she's talking to and all the history. It's just crazy.
Do we have
Bobby,
that
should
to
we-
play now?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
she
I
did some
have it.
really bizarre like hand movements too. I remember I saw it like probably
Yeah.
back in the day. And she was doing all these bizarre like contortion gestures.
Mhm.
If we
Hold on
have
a
it, we should go ahead
second.
and
Yeah,
play it.
I've got it. Hold on a second.
Cool.
Surveillance video. Let
Does
me see
anybody
now.
know what the Cecil Hotel is named now? I know they changed the name.
Oh, the state. I just Maine something. I just looked it up today, and it does have a totally different name. Cassie, can you see the video file that I just put on the? Can you see at the bottom? Can you see if you can add it and see if that? Well, might not work. There we go. It doesn't have sound, which is perfect, but
Yeah. See what the heck?
you know, like she gets in the elevator, she hit every single floor. Look at her. She's like trying to get away from something.
Whoa.
It's like, why does she step that way? It's
Well,
there's more. She does a couple of other things here in a minute.
yeah, she does this weird thing with her hands, I remember.
She's doing it's a couple of minutes more, I think.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look at that. This is
What is she doing?
she's hitting anything.
Maybe she sees things other people can't see. You know, that Cecil Hotel has a history of a lot of stuff. And if anybody's been to downtown LA, it's not in the nicest area.
Now, Brown Dwarf, who I had on my show yesterday, I also have some video that he gave me because he went there like 5 months ago and he was filming like how the building looks now, the sides, and talking about everything else that happened. Richard Ramirez lived there. There's a couple of serial killers that hung out. Look at her there. She's like using her hands.
Yeah, it's like that weird.
Look at her. She's like begging. Hi, Elena.
Did you guys notice a glitch earlier, though? It looked like there was a glitch. Like they had, like somebody taken a segment out of that video.
Yeah, I've seen several versions, but it's all kind of the same.
Paranormal, or it's because she was off her meds.
Right.
But there has been other things. But there has been other things that has happened there, which is kind of adds to it, you know, like. She's not the only one. So yeah. Thank you.
All righty. Well. Okay. Now, see, I can picture the Cecil Hotel, but I'm picturing the original Cecil. Isn't it like two buildings connected? It's a really odd.
Yeah, thing. He shows Brown Dwarf shows his sides, and it's like he mentioned it's like 3 buildings connected together, but it's like in the back. Like the front looks like a regular building, but then it's got these weird layers. But that so many people have jumped. You know, so many people have jumped from to their deaths from there, and just all kinds of craziness. Enough that American Horror Story Hotel.
Yeah, way to try and change that. All right, so let me see, guys. Let me go ahead and see if I can get either Elisa or maybe the energy from the hotel. Maybe the hotel's going to talk. Who knows? Let's see what we've got for tonight. Oh, that's it. That's it. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh no. Okay, we're on it, guys, because I'm getting the physiological response. Did my 5-card spread to start off here. Look at the very first card. The Hanged Man. Look at he's trapped. He's in some kind of like those old medieval torture things. But he's hanging in there.
Cassie, you want to put Bobby in the big screen so we can see the cards? Because I'm here squinting. I'm going to go through the screen any moment now.
Yes.
What's that? What's that card say?
What do you mean? Like
there we go.
Like
that?
Look at the high
with
priest.
us on the side. Oh, look at that.
Nice full moon. Dead center. We got the Fool. Look at that. The Fool. 3 major arcana in a row. Oh my God. Now we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. And what is this last card? Temperance. Oh my God. 4 out of the 5 are major arcana cards. So yeah, this is a major deal, you guys. Temperance. So let's see what happened here. High Priestess, the Fool, the Queen of Wands. Well, I think we're definitely getting the female's energy because we got the high priestess here and the queen of wands, so a mover and a shaker. But what I am getting immediately off this first draw here is that, especially with this temperance card, which is about being in balance, next to the queen of wands. Okay, so I feel like if this is not Elisa, this is the hotel's energy telling us girl was out of whack. Okay, she wasn't right. She was trapped and didn't know what to do. Here she is, the high priestess. So the high priestess is definitely a female. She is all about, the spiritual realm, the things that go bump in the night, and then, kind of witchy poo powers, right? Followed by the fool. So the fool is youthful. She was like only 21, right? Well, the fool's youthful, and they take, oh my God, they take that. It's like a journey person. The fool is a young person that's willing to take a leap of faith and go on a journey. What did Elisa say? It was her soul trip. Am I correct? So I'm not sure what we got so far here yet. It almost feels like an energy just talking about her, because then we got the queen of wands. So the queen of wands is, a mover and a shaker, does things, goes for things, she's really the best queen in that deck, and then followed by temperance. So I'm going to tell you, I'm picking up definitely her energy here. I'm not sure if she's talking to us, because it almost feels like an explanation here that here was this young girl who took this leap of faith, went on this trip, was seeking her soul journey, her enlightenment. But it looks like, and I'm picking up absolutely, that her balance, she couldn't keep her balance. She was not in balance. Okay. So right off the bat, that's what we got. So I don't know if that's her or not. I'm not sure who's talking here. Okay.
It can be so many people, because you know that a lot of stuff went down in that hotel. So who knows what what was aware of what happened. This will be interesting.
Knight of Cups. Death. Oh God, wait till you see this card, you guys. Six of Cups. Justice. And the Empress. Holy cow. Okay, let me show you these cards, you guys. Here's the Knight of Cups. What does that look like? Sleepy Hollow kind of thing?
Yeah.
But the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups charges in. Yeah, usually he charges in. It's about emotions. It's about, your happiness, your love life. But that's right next to, look at the Death. The Death card is kissing the hand of a woman.
Yeah, that's a woman's hand. Oh God,
absolutely a woman's hand. I don't think this is her. I'm not sure who we're talking to here, guys. Followed by the six. Look at this. Look at this. The Six of Cups. Look at this child with her eyes put out, holding all those cups. And the Six of Cups is generally the card of looking back. Oh my God, I had two cards there and I didn't even realize. Followed with the Seven of Cups. Holy crap. Okay, let me go through, because I got to put this whole story together. Look at this. Justice. So, and the Empress. Okay, so we are talking about it's talking about a female. I don't know who this is. I don't know whose energy this is. I am not picking up her at all so far. And this is kind of flipping me out a little bit, this blinded child. But, okay. Knight of Cups, Death. The Six of Cups. And the Seven of Cups, Justice, and the Empress.
Is somebody talking about her?
I'm going to tell you, this feels like somebody. It doesn't feel like her. I'm not feeling her at all. I feel like somebody is talking. Yes, exactly. It feels like somebody is talking about her.
But do you think perpetrator, or do you think a third party observer?
I got to tell you, in tarot, it's so much about how you ask the question. And I said when I was doing it, the energy of the Cecil Hotel or Elisa. I think this is the energy of the hotel.
The energy of the hotel.
Because now when I'm looking at this here, I mean, with death next to someone that brings in love, well, I mean, definitely love was killed. There was a death. I'm definitely feeling, especially with that he's kissing a woman's hand. Now, these two cups in the dead center, it's very interesting because it's the 6 and 7 of cups. So there's a progression here. But the 6 of cups is nostalgia or looking back. And then the 7 is understanding yourself. Oh, God, I'm getting a really creepy feeling that we're getting some kind of, okay, I'm going to say it, some kind of like ugly, demonic kind of energy here. I'm not feeling her at all. I am not feeling her at all. And then we got justice. So it's telling us the truth. We're getting the truth out of this, followed by the Empress once again, by a powerful female, by a female.
That child with the dark eyes, is like, is it that the child couldn't see? It's like, I took this child and now they're mine. I'm trying to, that is so freaky.
Yeah.
She was young, and she was lost in that elevator. She looked so lost. Interesting. Freaking me out, Bobby and Cassie. Freaking me out.
So maybe something that took her over.
I'm so creeped out, you guys. I'm going to tell you right now, and I've been getting just rush after rush after rush after rush. This isn't her. I don't know who the hell's talking to us. I really don't know who this energy is, but whoever it is, I'm going to ask them. Okay, because let me ask. Who are you? Are you the Cecil? Are you the Cecil? Are you an energy from the Cecil Hotel? Can you let me? That's it right there. The lovers? The lovers? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered. What is this? Oh my God. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords. Something changed right in her head. She was off in her head. But why oh my God, the world. The world. Oh no. 10 of Cups. Look at these 10 of Cups. Do you think that's wine? I'm not getting the vibe that's wine.
No, that's
Okay. I think it's the hotel.
The devil.
Or is it the land? Oh.
The devil.
Wait. That's the devil card?
Yes. Look what it is.
It's a spider.
Because she was vulnerable, you guys, and this is exactly what I'm hearing right now, because she was vulnerable, because she had problems. When she got into the energy of that hotel, it took her over. It got a hold of her. She was vulnerable. She got caught in its web. She got caught in the web of that damn hotel. We're talking to whatever has been manifest in that hotel that has created all these deaths, all these suicides, all this thing. I feel like I feel like we're talking to some entity from the Cecil Hotel that I can't put a name on. I really can't. But what I'm seeing here, what's in this row? The first card, the Lovers. I mean, that definitely is about, oh my God. Does anybody know any facts? Did anybody research on the Cecil Hotel? Because I want to say, I'm getting that a lot of women committed suicide there or were murdered there. And then followed by the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. So that's all about being off kilter in the mind. She was off kilter in the mind. We got the World card. That is an ending. That is a freaking completion. So is the Ten of Cups. It's completely done, over with. And look at this. Looks like a bunch of blood-filled cups, followed by the Devil.
That freaking place, it's got its own energy. It's like it's such, and does it eat the energy off of the people that it's like taking over? It's like it's feeding and growing.
What does the spider do?
It's like it's just trapping. And think about it. She was off kilter because she was. I mean, talk about a vulnerable person. She would definitely fit the mold. Why the hell would she do this? Man?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what I just heard. All these occurrences, and I don't know if you just saw what my daughter popped up. I didn't know about that. A woman threw her baby out. There were several women murdered, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, jumped to death, one threw her baby. And if this energy, I want to say entity, has fed off of that. These occurrences had made it more and more powerful. It feeds off of that. That's what I'm absolutely getting here, because we got the Lovers, right? The first card. So it's
an attraction. Is it a male entity or a male energy attracting, or
So far, it's not said. So far, it hasn't said, because we've had all female cards here. There's not a male card that has showed up yet. So I don't know. And I don't think I think an entity can be like a shapeshifter, can be whatever it wants to be, right? But it definitely, with the Lovers and then the Devil banking this 5-card spread. I really believe there is an energy in that place that has fed off of these tragedies, and the more tragedies that happened, the greater the creation of that energy. It feeds off of it. It destroys things. It finishes things. It ends love, emotion. 16 people died in or around the hotel. Well, that's a pretty good amount.
Wasn't Black Dahlia found close by also? It wasn't that far.
That's all downtown LA. I'm not sure, because she kind of traveled a lot. That girl went up and down the coast.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Okay. Who am I talking to? Is this the hotel? Are you the energy? Are you the spirit of the hotel? Spirit, that was generous, wasn't it? I don't know who. Oh God, you guys.
Starting to feel yucky.
7 of Pentacles. I'm getting like, oh my God. Wheel of Fortune. You are fucked up.
What
man.
the hell? What type of game does that place play?
Oh my God. The Moon. Look at this. The Moon. Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay. What did that look like? A hotel room bed, an old hotel room bed.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh, was it? I didn't notice that.
God, what did I just say? Strength. This hotel. We're talking to the entity or whatever this negative force is in this hotel. Lisa's not here. She's not. I'm not getting her at all. I'm getting some other very malignant energy here, you guys. And it was like, all of a sudden I was feeling, and very first card, what the hell is this? It's the 7 of Pentacles. This is your physical world. This is a freaking graveyard. It's a graveyard. It's acknowledging it. The hotel's a
Was it
graveyard.
built? Was it built on a graveyard? Maybe.
I have no idea. I mean, most of California,
God.
rural or ranching area, all that good stuff. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the opportunity. It seeks opportunity. That's what we're being told. That energy there freaking seeks. Hey, Ava, darling, seeks opportunity to do this. And that is right next to the moon. Right next to the moon. So the things that are hidden in the dark, in the shadows. We're talking, you guys.
Do you remember what time of day was that video taken, Cassie? The surveillance video? Was she what did
I can
did
look.
she leave at night? I wonder if she left at night, if
I
she
think
was
it was,
getting in it, or was
I'm
it
not sure
daytime?
about
I don't
that.
know. Go ahead, show it. Oh God, what's coming?
Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Well, pages are messengers. You know, this is the physical world, right? And then it's followed right by the Strength card. I am absolutely getting you guys. This is some entity in that hotel. I think that's what got her so far, because, and yet we have not seen a king, a knight. We haven't seen any of those things, but we've seen a graveyard. We've seen a graveyard. We've seen the Wheel of Fortune. The opportunity was at hand, and it was hidden in the dark secrets, not in the light of day. Followed by the Page of Pentacles. She was lured. Oh my God, she was lured. She was lured into whatever happened to her. She was lured. And followed by the Strength. So when
that freaky card, man, Strength. It's like
it
is
feeds
it
on
gaining
the
it?
energy. I'm telling you, it feeds on the energy of the tragedies that it takes the opportunity of. It seeks out the weak and vulnerable, and it does it in the dark, you know, in secret, quiet, you know.
And the Wheel of Fortune, so it could be a chance thing. It's like you fit, you come, you don't. You know, it's like it's
it's
game.
opportunity. It's absolutely the opportunity. So this energy there, it has absolutely fed upon, because the last card is the Strength card. So the wheel, as the people have gone through there, and poor Elisa and whoever went in there that was vulnerable, absolutely they do. Absolutely they do.
Wow.
Yes, they can be negative or benevolent. It depends on the energy that was put into that. And energy is always there. It just changes form. And especially, I really feel oh, wow. Okay, there is an entity to that building, okay? And it has fed off the energy of the vulnerable and the weak. It knows how. It recognizes. It seizes the opportunity. Then it has sent its messages in the dark, in the shadow. So really, I want to say through the mind. Through the mind. That's why it is that, and it only gains more power. It becomes stronger by what it is able to create here. I never expected this, you guys. I thought we'd get her.
Me too.
What was she talking to? She was having this whole.
I don't know what I'm talking to, but it's really.
What was she talking? Yeah, whatever you're talking to is probably what she was talking to.
I think it is.
Remember, she was having this whole conversation. He was luring. He was scaring her. It's freaking me out, Bobby. Freaking me out.
Oh my God. I am so covered with this is a very powerful energy, you guys. I swear. This is an extremely powerful, evil energy that has only grown stronger and stronger and stronger. And that is who's talking to me right now. That is who I'm talking to. Okay, I'll bite. So tell me about your power. Tell me about your power. That's it. Wow. Look at this fight. It's fighting me. What the hell's going on? That was weird. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. She was freaking lured. She was lured once again. A messenger. Messed with her too, because we got that other page in her physical world, and now we're getting the page of the messenger in the emotional realm, right? And did that girl not look frightened? Did she not look off keel? What do we have now? 5 of Cups. My God. Nosferatu. Oh my God. Page of Wands. Look at all this. Look at all these.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. This. Okay. Let me get the last 2 cards. Go ahead. Show me. Look at this. 9 of Wands.
Oh gosh.
9 of
Oh
Wands.
my God.
It's a really freaky looking card.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And the A. Oh my God, look at all these wands. And the Ace of Wands. So it's telling me how it lures its victims. This is all about how it lures this
Can I say?
energy. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is some victims right here. In 1927, a woman, shot herself in the head. And 1931, a man had taken some pills. 1934, a man shot himself in the head. July 1937, a man slit his throat. 1938, a woman fell from the building. Okay. 1939, a man fell from the building. 1939, a naval officer was found dead in his room after ingesting poison. 1940, let's see, a woman ingested poison. She committed suicide. 1944, a 19-year-old woman threw her newborn out the window of her room. And then 1947, a man jumped. It wasn't say fell from the building. And 1954, a woman, they just say fell from the building, but it's jumped. All of these falling from the building is jumped. 1962, a woman jumped, fell from the building. She was 50. So there's a bunch of women, you're right. There's a bunch of women. And there's more. There's a bunch more. Do you want me to keep going or you want me to stop, Bobby?
I'm already overwhelmed.
Okay, let's stop.
That's a lot of death in
I just
one
kinda
place.
wanted to-
I mean, wow.
I'm really curious. I'm really, really curious what was at the ground, what was there before that building was built, because I'm feeling that this is and I'm going to answer you, Aaron, this is a very ancient energy. It's very, very old, and it's very, very powerful, because we are getting what I'm getting here is how it's talking about how it lures, how it gets them. It gets them mentally, it gets them emotionally, it gets them physically. It can do that. It sends these messages that are hidden though. So obviously mentally, it's very, very powerful, and it completely changes when we have these last 2 cards here. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, doesn't that remind you, where's that forest in Japan that's known for all
Oh
the
my God, the
suicides.
suicide
Right?
forest.
Right?
Isn't that
Yeah.
what completely jumped in my head? Then I saw this.
Mhm.
And then when I saw this, that it feeds. It's feeding off of these people. It has fed off of this people. It seeks the opportunity. It lures them, the vulnerable, the already, people. It knows who to go after. It sends messages in any way, shape, or form, because this, I really want to say, I feel like this is a very ancient energy. I'm going to call it an energy because I don't want to insult its ass, because I'm a little bit scared here. This is very ugly. I mean, and Lisa, I'm sorry, guys. I actually tried to focus on her earlier, and I kept getting nothing. I kept going, why is she not here? Why? Because normally I can at least even conjure something. I was getting nothing. It's not allowing me. I'm not being allowed here. It's telling me,
Maybe you don't want to.
it's letting me know how it's done its job, how it's done its duty. It lures these people. I'm telling you, it absolutely lures these people. It gets in their heads. It just does everything to them. Cleanse that hotel, honey. The only way to cleanse that hotel, I'm gonna tell you right now, is to burn it to the ground and put salt on the soil. That'd be the only way to get rid of this. And I don't know, I'm not sure if that could work, because I think we're dealing with something really, really, really like heavy duty, old world,
I wonder if it's like a portal inside that building.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Is there some kind of, what do you think, Cassie? It's like,
Because if it's the land, I mean, why wouldn't it be anywhere else in LA? Why is it just that area right there? Is it some kind of portal within that building? Or not really a portal, but like a, you know what I mean? Like a.
So it's a city
Something.
landmark. So I'm just wondering, when's the last bad thing that happened there? When did it stop? Oh, in 2013, a guest went missing and was found. Oh yeah, that was her. But was hers the last one?
I believe hers was the last right now. Now, knock on wood. Sorry.
Well, I mean, not that but it used to happen like multiple
I know.
times a year, sometimes every couple of years, especially for a certain period of time. It's like, is it done? What? Talk to us, Bobby. Bobby's shaking her head. She's doing the bobble, the Bobby bobble.
It's always been here.
Okay.
It's telling me it's always been there. It's always been there.
Wow.
Really?
Oh my God. You guys, I really don't like this. I don't like this when I'm feeling. Okay. So you've always been there, and you feed off your victims, and it only makes, see, this is what's freaking me out a little bit, you guys. It's telling me that it only grows stronger every time. It feeds off these tragedies. It selects the vulnerable. It messages them in any way that it knows how. It knows how. It sees through. It sees everything. It knows everything. We're dealing with almost like the devil here. I'm going to say it. It's a really horrible. I'm just, oh my God, energy here. And the more it does, and the more it lures, and it fulfills it. It feeds it. It creates more power. This is how it's gotten more and more power over the years. Can you tell me about Elisa? Can you tell me about Elisa? What happened to Elisa? You guys, I've never had this many rushes in the whole time we've been doing this. I am just repeatedly rushing. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Oh, finally. Finally. Now, King of Cups. King of Cups. Now we got a male. Now we've got a male energy. Doesn't have to be. Let's see what else is going on here. What can you tell? Oh my God. The magician. We all know that the magician does.
Oh,
He's
dude.
got, he can do whatever. He's a necromancer. I swear to God, I don't know why I was hearing shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Queen of Cups. Oh my God, we got the King and Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that shit. Oh my God, that looks.
Oh, the hand is. Ugh.
Yeah. What is it doesn't want to tell me about her, you guys. Now we got another king of wands. It doesn't want to tell me about her. It's going to keep. Oh my God. Now we finally have 1, 2, 3 male cards. 3 male cards, all very powerful. We got the most powerful card here with the magician, because he's the necromancer. He can create. He can do anything. He just can do anything he wants. So very powerful. But I asked you about Elisa. What are you telling me? Look at this King of Wands, you guys.
That freaks me out because it's got the robe like it's hiding. Like it's like, no, you can't see her, or you can't talk to her, or it's like you can't get through. It's just weird. Here we go, Cass.
This is a bullshit answer. I mean, he's not, I'm going to say it feels masculine, but I don't believe this entity. No, thank you. It doesn't recognize a sex. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it can be whatever you need it to be. Whatever it wants.
To lure people. Whatever it needs to be to lure people.
Because we did get the king.
It's a magician.
Oh my God. It seduces them. It seduces them. Now I understand. Yeah. It seduces them. It uses its powers, and it actually seduced these people. And sent those. That's exactly what's going on here. And it created that new, with this here, creates a new direction. It absolutely seduced these people into what they were doing. Oh my God. My God.
You okay?
Adult her deep feelings and let her act via the musician. Quite possibly. Come on. All right, I'll bite. Go ahead. Tell me. What else do you want to tell me? It's just flat out. This thing isn't, and I'm going to call it a thing. This thing is
evil.
Evil. It's pure evil. It's pure evil.
Wow.
It is. It's absolutely evil. Sought out the vulnerable, knew what it was doing, seduced them into these horrific acts. And every time a horrific act occurred, he grew more powerful. He grew more lethal. Oh, okay. All right. Tell me. Oh my God. What is that, people? The freaking stack of coffins. Wow. 10 of Pentacles.
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh.
10. Wow.
10 is completion, but look at this. That's its goal. It's its goal. That's a completion in the physical world. It destroys the physical world of these people that it feeds off of. Oh my God. Eight of Pentacles.
Oh.
Eight of Pentacles. It absolutely, I mean, that's in the physical world. It's once again telling me, I mean, what I'm getting from this, these were vulnerable people that were absolutely targeted by this energy that is within that hotel. But I don't think it's within that hotel because it's been there way beyond that before the hotel. The hotel only gave it, it was like ringing the dinner bell. The hotel made it like that for this entity, for this energy. It absolutely did. What do we got now? Oh my God, the Hermit. The Hermit. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess we all do want to hide from your ass. Oh my God, three, another Pentacle. See, Three of Pentacles. Oh my God, really? Really? Thinks it's kind of cute and creative about the way it's done this. Like, oh my God. It made it more interesting when I was creative, when it took these new potential victims. It became a game, a challenge, and it kept it going because of the feeding of the energy and the way it would approach these people through different avenues. It would find their weaknesses, would send those messages, lure them in, seduce them. And then when they committed these heinous acts, it got gratification. It grew stronger and more powerful. Thank you for letting me know. What's this last card? Holy shit. Ten of Swords.
Oh, God.
Ten of Swords. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my God. It just, here's the ending again. We've got, oh my God, once again, we're bookmarked by endings. By the 10.
The 10 and the 10, yeah.
The 10 and 10 here, the endings. It completely, it knows what it's doing. It knows what it's doing, and it seeks the weak and vulnerable. And it feeds off that. Oh my God, you guys. I don't know who I have no clue, but this sure as hell isn't Elisa. This is not Elisa. All right. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
I don't like what it's doing to me, you guys. I really don't like what I'm feeling here. I've never had so much.
Don't do something you're not comfortable with, Bobby. I mean, if you don't feel good, you can stop at any point.
It's using me, you guys. It's using me. I can feel its energy. It keeps just going and going and going and going. I even put my protection up. This thing is powerful as a motherfucker. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. This thing is so damn powerful. Come on. So what else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Six of Wands. Six of Wands. There's a freaking game. Look at that. It's a carousel. Yeah. It's a carousel. What?
Playing.
The Hierophant. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. Look at that. Look at how those arms of the. It looks like the devil.
It's like I got you, and now you can escape.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. So many major arcana. The Chariot. The Chariot. So, oh my God. Let me keep. Go ahead. Finish your statement. What else you got here? Oh my God. Look at this.
Oh, God bless.
Oh my
You just said it was
gosh.
a game and that's a freaking clown from hell. What?
It's the
Yeah.
sun card. And what is this? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Right on top of that Ten of Swords, too. This is so malignant, you guys. This is so malignant. I don't care how much they church up the name and they change the facade and they put in new this or that. It is not going to change the energy in that hotel. It damn near needs some kind of like freaking exorcism. And I'm not even sure. This feels like an ancient freaking energy, an entity. It told me it's been there. It's always been there. And the way it lures and gets its victim. And now this row here, it plays with them, you guys.
Mhm.
It understands that it plays with them and it has them in their clutches. It has them in their clutches and then it takes the reins and it drives it forward. We got the Chariot. Thank you, Jeanette. I'll be okay because I know how to take care of myself. But you guys, if anybody you feeling this shit, this is ugly shit. So it takes them over. It drives these people to it. And then look at this shit, because it's victorious. Look at this satanic clown here laughing, and the Sun card is about nurturing, growing, moving forward. Hell yeah, it feeds. It's feeding on these human beings. It feeds off of them. And then we ended here with the Queen of Swords. Well, that's, sure, because it messes with their heads.
So it's beating off the mentally ill, maybe, you think?
Absolutely. Oh, God. It knows immediately. As soon as somebody even is near that building, it absolutely knows who's vulnerable.
Okay.
It knows. It's aware. It has an awareness. It knows. That's why we got the Wheel of Fortune earlier. It's always spinning. It's whoever walks through those doors. Some people are fine. It. I don't want to say he. It's an it. It seeks out the vulnerable. It seeks out people, humans, I'm going to say, that already have something going on, and he exploits it. It exploits it. It gets in their head. It sends messages. It affects them physically, emotionally, mentally. And it gets them to take that step. And by doing that, that energy that it creates in these vulnerable people is what feeds this monstrous thing, whatever it is. Whatever it is. I don't even know. I have no idea. I've never... You guys, I'm really kind of shocked. I didn't expect this at all. I thought we would get her saying something, but no, we are not. It's not even, I've asked about her. It's not allowing me because it's in charge. It's in charge. It's in charge. It absolutely knows it has control. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. It's like a devil holding her. But yet, look at her face. She's kind of like, looking up at him. Oh, my God. It does. In a way, it's a caress. In a way, this energy feels like it's almost caressing these people. We did get this King of Queen of Cups earlier, too. The seduction, the caressing of these vulnerable people. That's all part of the joy it gets from this. And this is what it feeds on. It feeds on this. Absolutely. You're right. Absolutely. All right. So this is strange. You got, whoa.
What was that?
What was that all up? Four of Cups. Oh my God. The Star. Look at that. What's on there?
Oh my gosh.
Lord.
It's a Ouija board. The star.
Those
Four
are
of
female
Swords,
hands on the
another-
Ouija board too. Oh, whoa.
Another 4. Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know who we're talking to, and I don't think I want to know, you guys. The Emperor. Oh my God. I take it back. It does identify with a masculine energy. It definitely does. Definitely does. Oh my God. 6 of Swords. Isn't that, what's his name? The ferryman.
Yeah,
That's the ferryman that takes
yeah,
the
the
people
ferryman.
across.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. This is what it does. I mean, it's just telling me. Could explain why the alarms ever went off. Because it has absolutely complete and utter control. This thing can do anything it wants. It can shapeshift. It can materialize. It obviously can. Oh my God. I heard whisper in their ears. It whispers in their ears. Go ahead, do it. Jump.
Oh my.
Jump. It whispers in their ears. It is so freaking powerful. It is very powerful because it's been doing it for way before that hotel was ever built. This is a really ugly, ancient energy here, you guys. This is really weird. And with these cards here, we got these 2 cards, these 2 4s. You know, 4s are normally stability, right? It's like when you've hit a certain area, but not here. This is not stability because it's right in between the star. So it destroyed anything, the opportunity for any kind of stability or cure or help for these people. Absolutely knew what it was doing. Absolutely knew what it was doing. Oh my God.
It controlled the elevator. The elevator never closed. It controlled it. It had her kind of in like this trance, but then she was arguing with but it wasn't like a scared argument. It was like she was just using her hands, talking to somebody. But it makes sense. Was it luring her? Was it telling her what to do?
Yes, absolutely.
Jump in the tank.
Can you tell me why Elisa ended up in the tank? Can you tell me? Instead of all this bravado. Okay. We get it. Why? How did she get in the tank? Can you tell me how she got in the tank? Oh my God.
Wow.
3 of Swords. All right. So yeah, you destroyed her. I get it. Oh my God. No. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Took action. See, she was... Look at all these cards of action. 2 of Wands. This thing can create whatever it freaking wants to create. I'm telling you, it can manifest anything it freaking wants. What is this one? I got exactly 5 cards came out that time too. This is really weird. The Tower. The Tower.
Wow.
Oh God. The tower, the water tower.
And the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. He told her. He told her. He whispered in her ear. He told her what he wanted her to do. That's what I'm getting. he is saying. And he created that moment. He created that tower moment. He created her deaths. Can be. The Knight of Wands can be, but it is drive, ambition, and desire. It depends on what your desire is. Totally depends on the desire. His desire was destruction. Destruction. He's not. This is the weirdest shit, man. It is not going to tell me about her at all. This is all about, this thing is, I think somebody said earlier, it's almost like a narcissistic evil entity, because this is all about what it does and how it feeds on its victims, and it lures them, it seduces them, it whispers in its ear, it affects them mentally, physically, spiritually. And then when it gets them to do its bidding, its ideas, it plants those things in its head. Then what happens with those people when they die, when they cross, he steals that energy.
All the reading has been about the game. The entire reading has been about the process and not about anybody in particular. It was like, no, this is how it works. This is just how it works. It's just really
weird. You know why? Because it doesn't care. It doesn't care. I doubt if it even knows who I'm asking about. It doesn't care. It is merely taking the vulnerable and seeking their energy. It feels it. Thank you. It feeds off the life force of human beings. This is what this thing does. This is what it does. And it's good at it. And it's almost proud of it. And it even feels seductive at times. It does what it needs to do. And right away, I kept hearing shapeshifter. Shapeshifter. All right. I'll bite. Got anything else you want to tell me? Since you just want to talk. What do you want to tell me? Are we okay? Oh, Jesus. Look at this card.
Oh, God. That's so creepy.
Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. It has gained so much experience as it's done this over time. It's really friggin' good at it. That's what it's telling me. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. You know what? That's a choice. That's a choice in the physical world, right? Do you think he really gave them a choice? I think it's like,
yeah,
there's almost like sarcasm coming out now.
He drove their minds. It looks like to me. It drove.
Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You know what he did? He absolutely, the Pentacles are the physical world. Fives are change. Fives are, oh my God. The Five of Pentacles, like traditionally, we want to say that is feeling left out. You know, there's something wrong. You know, there's something wrong, but you can't. That's all about him feeding on the vulnerable, on the people that were vulnerable. He's just really proud of that shit. Really proud of it. What's this? Four of Pentacles. See, we're going backward. We're going backward. Oh my God. What do we got here? Two of Wands. See, all these wands, you guys, all this action. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's all consuming.
That's the perfect word. It consumes these people. It consumes them in every way, shape, and form. And, you know, right dead in the center here, we've got that moon card. So it's not seen. It's not heard. It works in the dark. It works in secret because it's an entity. It's a powerful entity. And it feeds on the vulnerable, on the sick. It seduces it. It knows what to say. It knows what to do. I'm sure that probably, it just absolutely is not giving me anything on her at all. Nothing. Silence. We're just getting an explanation of its technique. I don't know how
So
else
you
to
can't
put
even
it.
ask her. It's like, what did you do with her soul? What is her soul now? Because if you can't talk to her directly, not that you want to stroke spirit's ego or bat spirit's ego, but it's like, what did you do? Because the
Well,
sad
the
thing is that
soul,
these people are so weak.
the
But that doesn't
soul
mean the
can't
soul
be
got sucked in.
it can't take the soul, but it can take the energy, the life force. That's what it wants. It doesn't want their
So it
soul.
took the life force. So she's gone. So she's
She's
in wherever her soul was meant to go.
yes.
Yeah, he didn't care. He got her life force.
It's not
That's all
that.
he
He
cares
doesn't give a
about.
damn. This isn't about anybody's soul. It's not about the what we see, the physical aspect of a human being, how we interact. Where that's not what it's about. He thrived, and I want to say he, and he threw the emperor down at me. Thrives. This is how it feeds. This is how it feeds. It is a consumer of energy, and seeks out the vulnerable, the weak-minded, the whatever, and it whispers in its ears. He seduces them. He does whatever he needs to do to get to them. And it's so powerful that it knows. It knows every button to push. Oh my God. And isn't that what she did?
Oh my God, everybody to push in the elevator. Yeah, because that's the first thing she did was to start pushing buttons just randomly. But it looked like there's so much of that exchange that just, there was no evidence. It didn't look like anybody else was there, just her talking to no one. But she was talking.
I'm going to wear this deck out. I'm going to go through this deck. Let's just see. No, they weren't given a choice. You're right, Ava. They weren't given a choice. As soon as they stepped foot in that building, they were had. They were had. So if there was anybody that chipped in, that was whatever they were going through, and if it wasn't a positive energy, now positive energy he cannot touch. He can't do that. He can get the vulnerable, the weak, the unstable, the damaged, drug addicts, alcoholics, anybody, any human that is vulnerable, targets them immediately and then starts its game. Because I picked that up, that it's almost like a game, because he said he was creative. He enjoyed the creativity of the challenge of the new energies that he sought and how it was going to be obtained.
It's interesting, Bobby, because that is exactly, how Ryan Murphy was inspired by this story. That is exactly the premise. It wasn't just by this particular act. The premise of Hotel was, there was a serial killer that built the hotel. It was burying all the corpses. But the hotel became an entity of its own. And the hotel would own their energy and they couldn't leave. It's like if you died there, you were stuck there. And the interesting part in Ryan Murphy's story is that the people were the weak. There was a lot of drug addicted people, or the lost would wind up there, and the hotel would actually take over. So that is, and it's funny because it's exactly what you're seeing, but that was what he got inspired. Like his inspiration out of it was that.
Yeah, he doesn't give two shits about. It's not about the soul of the human being. It's about their life force, their energy. This is an energy feeder, vampire, whatever it is. This entity feeds on that energy, and takes that from them. Oh my God. All right. I'll ride you out here. Tell me more. Go ahead.
Okay, Cassie, you're drinking over there?
I'm okay.
I already ate all my food.
Another completion. 10 of Wands. You see? 10 of Wands.
So it's satisfied. He's satisfied, right?
For now, maybe.
Yeah.
Knight of Pentacles. No. No, he's not done.
Oh God.
Oh,
He's not done. Oh crap. There's a new victim. There's a new victim. There's a new start. There's it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. That's what he's telling me right now.
Well,
Oh,
somebody in
God.
chat.
3 of Wands. Oh, what the hell? Why are those? This is nuts. Oh my God, and the 9 of Cups. Oh my God. It's already seeking its next victim. It's seeking its next victim. It is absolutely seeking its next victim. It's waiting. It wants a new start. It's seeking a new energy to get, to finish off, to feed off of. Okay. It's already looking for its next victim. It's going to happen.
Somebody in chat said that there was 2 more incidents that happened after her. So there, I mean, but
It's never going to.
It's never going to stop.
I don't think so. I think this is so beyond our capability here. It feels way, way, way too powerful because it just can. I'm telling you, if you had even one doubt in your mind when you walked in that hotel, it would amplify it immediately. I mean, it's like it just immediately could do what it needed to do. And it played with people too, because I got that it felt the challenge of the different energies of the humans that came in and how it got to be creative in its approach and how that was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, my smudge has never done this before. It is going nuts. I guess it thinks I need it. Wow.
You probably do.
can
And
this
it just ends.
can this son of a bitch be taken down? Can he be destroyed? Whatever it is.
Good point. How do you destroy? Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Aaron has have a question for you, Mama.
Okay. Can I ask if it showed himself to me, to her, to Lisa?
Elisa. Yeah,
Elisa? Let me find out. Do you show yourself to your victims? Did you show yourself to Elisa? Is it right there?
Oh God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Look at that.
Oh my.
Oh God.
The 8 of Swords. No.
That's just weird.
No, it doesn't show itself. It's all through the mind. It's all through the mind. That's how it does. It doesn't show itself. I heard shapeshifter earlier, but I think that's only because it can go and do whatever it wants. It knows what to do. What do we have right after that? Oh my God, look at this. 7 of Swords. Once again, no. It doesn't show itself. It does it through the mind. It does it through their minds. That's how it gets them. 8 of Cups. Oh my God, look at this. 8 of Cups.
Oh my gosh.
That's walking away. That's walking away. That's the destruction of something, the ending of an emotional situation and walking away from it. It ended. It ends everything for these souls, these people. What is this card? 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like Black Phillip, the goat and the witch. Wasn't that his name? And 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's looking for a bride.
Oh my gosh.
It's looking for a bride. Oh my God, it's looking for a bride, you guys. It's looking for a bride. It hasn't found the one yet. Wow.
That's seriously messed up, man.
Right?
Oh my God.
But
Oh
that
my
lady
God.
threw the baby out the window. I mean,
It's actually looking. It's already seeking out. It's been looking for its. I don't want to say
Perfect.
partner. It's. I don't know what you would call it. It's almost like. Does anybody know? Yes, thank you. Persephone. Does anybody know about Persephone? Do you know who Persephone was? Well, she was sold to Hades, who was the god of the underworld, and she had to go. And that's why we had winter, because when Persephone had to go and live in the underworld, it made the world above dark. I know I'm dramatically paraphrasing the story, but all of a sudden I got Persephone. It's looking for its Persephone. It's never found it yet. Oh. It disdains humans. It thinks we are weak and vulnerable and too easily. My God, my smoke alarm's gonna go off. I cannot believe this freaking thing.
it's really smoking hard there.
Oh my God, it's making my eyes.
Yeah.
It's like, this has never done it before like this. Usually I have a hard time keeping them on. Let me tap it out. Why are you doing this? Stop. Stop it. Damn it. Stop. Oh my God. Oh my God.
okay?
You guys, this thing is totally messing with me now. I'm gonna tell you, it's been seeking out. It's seeking a mate. It's absolutely seeking a mate. It has not found it. So it devours these victims. It looks at the vulnerable. It's because it's so fucking sick and disgusting itself that it wouldn't get. I mean, it's not ever going to find what it's truly looking for, what it wants, unless there's some other horrible entity that comes there. But I'm getting that it's okay. Thank you. It's been alone. It's always been alone, and it always will be alone. Oh my God. That's why. That's why. Okay. Slow down. If it can't have you in its realm, it's completely in a different, this thing is in a different, oh my God, like dimension. I don't know. It's not in our realm. It's not in our physical world. It is in a different place completely. And because of a human cannot do that, cross into that. We can't jump. We can't shapeshift. Maybe that's why the shapeshifter came in. We cannot do that as human beings. And this is why it's playing a game now, or it's seeking that one that can come across to its energy, but it won't ever find it. It won't ever find it. But that's what it's looking. Now it's telling me that's what it was looking for. Like it's been seeking its mate, its companion. And when it didn't work out, when they didn't do, after the whisperings and all that, because he knew they had to cross, just like Persephone. That so came in my head because it knew it had to be able to cross. And none of these people, none of these humans have been able to do that. They were in the 3D world. And that's how funny. How funny. So you're powerful, but you're also stupid.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I should have said that. It's
Yeah,
powerful, but it's also stupid. It hasn't caught on yet. Or maybe
or it's looking for its match. Could it be possible that its match finding that match, which could be completely random, completes it in some way. Does it complete its mission and expand it? You know,
Well, that's
I see word portal on the chat. It's like it's like it builds. What is it going to build when it finds its match, if it ever could?
I don't think it can. I don't think it can. I don't think it can. If it could get its match, and so if it had this energy and this ability, this seduction through the mind, and so and the power over their spirit and their mind, and then the physical as well. So it allowed them. It created the energy, the force by seducing these people to do these acts. This is something very ancient and very dark, very, very dark. And I wish you would stop. Thank you, because my eyes are burning. My God, I've never had a smudge stay on fire like that the whole time. Messing with me.
Do you think it knows what it is? Or do you think it's just stuck looking for something like in this loop, but not understanding that it's in a different realm? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why does it recognize itself?
I belong to many worlds. I belong to many worlds. That's what I'm
Okay,
hearing.
now that's interesting.
I belong to many worlds. See, that's where I got the
Portal, Jeanette, back to the portal. Jeanette's portal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Down to the last of my cards here. Golly. All right. Let's see what you got to say. Shit, here we go with the wands again. The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands.
You talked about ancient. Look at all the gauze.
I do have Palo Santo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Knight of Swords. Oh my God. All these messengers and changing of direction. Now the Page of Swords. Nine of Swords. Ace of Cups.
Wow.
Does anybody know what's going on with that place right now?
I have a
Does
video.
anybody
They're
know?
doing renovation, but I have a video to show in a little while if you want me to before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Which has Brown Dwarf was taking like the kind of what it looks like now, but I think it's going through renovation and rebranding.
Oh, goodness.
Why?
It's already targeting somebody.
Ugh.
It's already got somebody targeted. It's already after somebody because now we're getting messengers here as the knights. So the message is coming in. The knights create action. They change direction, all that good shit. And then we've got the Ace of Cups at the end, a new beginning. What does it say? This is hotel reopened as an affordable housing complex operated by Skid Row Housing Trust. Yeah, Skid Row for sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was Skid Row. You're right.
It's already got
I forgot all
somebody.
about that.
It's already got
Oh my God,
somebody.
it's got the homeless people are moving into. Oh my God, talk about this is like a freaking buffet.
I was just gonna say, I heard that again. It's ringing the damn dinner bell for this thing.
Yeah, it's a buffet of weak souls or souls that are lost, and they're.
We have exactly 5 cards left. Because that random double card up there, we have exactly 5 cards left, guys. Let's see what it's got to say.
Let's do it.
What do we got? 5 of Wands. Change. I'm telling you, it's already got somebody targeted. 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, look at this.
Oh, it's so
Nine of
sad.
Pentacles. Almost there. Almost there. Oh my God, it's got somebody already. It's already got somebody. It's
Because
telling
completion, right? You said so 9 is
the
like it's
nine is almost complete. It's almost
complete.
there. It's
Okay.
right there at the precipice. What's this one? Oh no, here we go. Ha! 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups.
It's
Oh my
cheering
God.
too. Cheers.
Yeah. This is another seduction. This is another seduction. The 3 of Cups is emotionally happiness and working well. So it's seducing something. It's already got somebody. It's already got somebody. There's going to be somebody new. It's fresh. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. 2, absolutely 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. That is about a relationship. That's a choice. I do have one extra card. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God. It's got her. It's already got another victim. It's already got him in its radar. What's this last card? Judgment. Oh my God.
Save
my
that
God.
one for last.
The last card is Judgment.
Judgment.
Judgment is the day of reckoning. That's like on the Rider-Waite decks. That's those people rising from their graves because they've been trumpeted up. It's that major. Oh my God. It's already got one. It's already got its next victim. And it is searching. It has been searching for something it will never be able to obtain. That's why it's been going on forever and ever and ever. And it doesn't care. There is no Elisa. There is no whoever all those other people were. They have no name. They don't have a name to this thing because that's not what it desires. It desires their energy. It wants that to be able to travel the way it does. This thing is all. Thank you. I believe it's kind of an interdimensional type energy. It can do anything. It's capable of just incredible things, but it feeds off of the life force of humans. At least that's what it's learned to feed off of when it's here on our plane in our 3D world. This thing is crazy ancient. I think I'm not even sure if it's really from here. If you guys can grab me on this, I'm not even sure it's from this planet is what I'm saying. It feels so old and like it just came here and found this place and started doing its thing, discovered it's really a food source, but at the same time, it's seeking a companion. That's what I'm.
Is this 600? Okay, the apartment complex, is that the one for the homeless people, Chad? The one that you're talking about in the chat? Said the hotel is now 600 apartment complex. It's like,
it's got to be low-cost housing. If
that
anybody
just
knows LA,
freaking pisses me off because they're putting people in a place that if they ever really understood, would they? Who wants to?
Right.
It's
okay,
already
I'm
got,
like,
it's already got somebody. It's already got another victim. It's already seducing another victim. It's already working on that. And it takes pleasure and it enjoys it. And it likes the challenge of a new energy. It really, truly does. This is what goes on there. So we're getting nothing about her because she doesn't matter. She doesn't matter. I'm sorry to say that. But to this force, whatever got into her, got into all those other people. It is some malignant entity. I feel like it's ancient. I feel like it's not really from here. that it can travel. It just has found a place where it can feed because it feeds on energy. And the human life force is a real nice, sweet meal. And there's, oh, thank you. And when it's a death by a tragic circumstance or a highly, emotional circumstance, or just, the better it is for this entity, because it has more power when it's when the human is going through that, because their vibration, their energy is like that. So that's what gives it more power. That's why it whispers in its ears. That's why it seduces. That's why it tells them the things they need to hear in order to fulfill what it needs. This is scary as hell, you guys. This is horrible, horrible, horrible thing. And it left that for the very end. The judgment card.
Judgment of all cards to leave for the very end is like,
Wow.
bam, there, judgment.
I'm glad my smudge kept going. I think actually thank you. That was my guides helping me. That was my guide. Even though I'm dying here and choking and my nose is running, but they kept that going for me. Because I started to flip out for a minute there. It was just so overwhelming. It was just rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And I feel like it was trying to get me. And then I kind of got mad. All of a sudden I felt anger. Did anybody notice that? All of a sudden I felt angry. And I think my guides are good. They're good to me. They take good care of me. So thank you. Thank you. But this is some otherworldly monster, you guys. I don't know what it is. All I can say is it's an entity. It knows what it wants. It knows how to do it. I even heard that it whispers in their ears. And it's done all silently and stealthily because it doesn't show itself. It doesn't show itself. It works through their minds. It knows how to get to them, and it knows how to create the action, send the correct message to get those actions for these people to carry out. And the more violent, the more frightening, the more scary, the more disgusting. And I got to say too, I think it's capable of using tools in other humans. I think it's capable of using other weak humans to help it out, like quite possibly, because I was picking up a weird thing, like there was a secondary thing earlier, and I was kind of like, well, I'm not too sure, but I really think it's just it can do whatever it fucking wants. And it wants to feed, and it feeds on the life force of humans. It feeds on the energy. And like I said, the more tragic, the more violent, the more, that's more for it. It's like cake and champagne. And I mean, that's how it feeds.
It's like consuming human suffering is his diet. The human suffering, the more you suffer and the more you're troubled, the more protein you got for whatever the hell this is.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Yes. And it really enjoys what it's doing. We got nothing. Lisa never came through here. Frankly, I hope that she's moved on. The fact that there was nothing for her, I'm sure she's moved on. She's either reviewing and she's in the records or whatever. But nobody came through. Just this freaking energy. Just this whole deck is all about its MO and what it does and how it does it and how it creates this and how it feeds. And it doesn't. I don't believe it ever physically manifests. It just doesn't have to. It doesn't have to.
You think it uses others is because
I think
she got to the tank. She got to the freaking tank. She looked kind of clueless. For me, that's like.
Because I did kind of get that for a while and then it went away. So what I'm feeling is that it can manipulate others to do its bidding. So say like, because I mean, it didn't tell me anything about her. I got nothing about her because it doesn't matter to this thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. There's nothing here human about it. There's no humanity here at all. It doesn't even, I can't even say it thinks, it just does. You know, there's no remorse. It's just merely, if anything, it's a game in a way, because, oh God, I just heard, because we are inferior. We are inferior to this thing, to this thing. We're inferior, but it does have to feed, and this is how it feeds. This is what it does, and that's why this place is such a good spot. It's always been kind of a shithole where it's at there. It's notorious. And so it just found a good feeding ground. And I do believe it can manipulate others for its ends, but it does prey on the vulnerable, the weak, the, you know, mentally ill, the, you know, like I said, drug abusers, alcoholics, or whatever. It preys on those because that is the better meal for this, because this is a negative energy. This is not a loving energy at all. This is pure evil, and but it's not hate. That's what's weird about it. It doesn't hate. It's just doing what it does.
Yeah, didn't it feel like stereo instructions? Like it was telling you its process. This is what it does. But it didn't feel like the emotion that you've gotten out of the others, like passion for it. No, it was like a very prescriptive order. This is the way I do it, and I don't give a crap.
There's no emotion here whatsoever.
Yeah,
There was no emotions.
No emotion of anger, no emotion of, it was no emotion either way, of regret or anger. It was
the only thing that I could say was even kind of an emotion was when it was letting me know that it liked the challenge of a new victim, because that created a new hunt. Oh my God.
It's like a game. The game, he did enjoy the game. The one spread where it had like the clown and the magician. It's like it was a game, and it
enjoys that.
That's about as much emotion you got out of it.
That's it. That is it. That is
like
all we got.
A heart on a platter with the knives. This is how it works.
And it does understand. I mean, it has incredible knowledge. It has absolute knowledge. You know, it does. But we're inferior beings. We're not even, I really believe this thing is interdimensional. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really even live in our 3D world. It's somewhere else. I don't know how to describe. It's just not, it's there because we are a food source, but it's not feeding on flesh. It's feeding on our energy. It's feeding on our electricity, or however you want to describe what gets us moving. What allows humans to function. Right. That's its food source. Source, and that's what it feeds upon. And it just was like, it didn't give it. It wasn't going to let me ask about any. I mean, I tried to get her, and I was completely blocked. All I got was this whole song and dance about what it can do, how it does it, and then we ended with the judgment card, the day of reckoning. So it is aware. It is aware. This is what's so scary. This thing has it has profound knowledge. It has tons of knowledge. It knows what it does. It knows what it creates on our world, in our world, but it don't care, because we are inferior beings. We are inferior beings. He just needs our energy to feed. And he's already got somebody that he's messing with right now. I'm telling you, he's already got somebody. And
in our infinite wisdom, we give them the people.
Yeah.
We're like,
where'd it go? They just rang the dinner bell. But it does feel, but there was that one moment I felt like it was seeking like a companion,
Mhm.
but because
Well,
that whole thing about Persephone came in my head and everything. I was like going, okay, why does it want that? Because we are not of your world. We can't even go there. So, oh my God,
so
does it have
I
to?
want to go for it.
I think it has to feed. It's not through, it has to keep feeding in order to multiply. It has to keep feeding. It's not done yet. It's going to keep doing this. It has to keep feeding. It's incomplete. It has to keep feeding until it can get to that space, and it can. Oh my God! It's creating. It's doing this to create what it needs to get. Oh my God! It's almost like. It's what would you call, like a scout? Like a
Uh-huh.
scout, like a that has been sent to the front to figure out, okay, what do I need to do
To
to
break, because
bring
is he
more?
sitting in the, well, I just had this conversation regarding Bigfoot with Brown Dwarf yesterday, because I was like wondering, are these cryptids like sitting somewhere in the middle? And when you're talking about this entity, it feels like it's somewhere. It's like straddling two worlds and considering,
Oh,
maybe
it can
taking
go up.
energy from one to feed to the other. Is it like kind of sitting there? Just, I mean, but what type of evil energy does this thing require? It's
Well,
just its
but
source is
that's the
so
whole thing.
dark.
It doesn't think it's evil. It doesn't. I don't think it's only evil because of what we see in our humanity.
That's our perception.
It's our perception. It's merely feeding. It's merely feeding to get where it needs to be to create the world it wants. But it's
But
not
think
of
about
our
the people
world.
that it's feeding off of. It's feeding off the people that are confused, the people who already have darkness, the people that are blocked
Mhm.
and baffled.
Because that's the flavor he likes, I guess. That's the
So
energy that
They're weak. They're
satisfies. The
weaky. Yeah.
satisfies. And
it's
plus,
just the method. It's not what he gets out of it. The method is he feeds off of this. It's probably more fun. It's probably a better game to feed
Like
off of the weak.
he can't do it. I
Yeah.
don't think he could do something like that to you two because you're so strong.
well, that's it. He can't
Yeah.
get the strong. That's why he targets the weak-minded, the mentally ill. That I mean, he knows what to do. He knows how to pursue. Thank you. It knows how to pursue its prey. We are merely prey. Humans are prey. We are subspecies to this energy because this thing does not exist in our world. This is not something that we can tangibly put our hands on or say or identify because it is not identifiable. It's in a completely different dimension, realm. I don't know where to say, but it's not here. But it has the ability to go wherever it wants, do what it wants, and it's just found a honey hole.
Do
Thank you.
you think that that was what do you call that? Do you think the Black Dahlia case had anything to do with this
No,
entity? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, that was completely different. That was some creepy. I keep wanting to say it was some guy that thought he was an artist or something because I thought about that afterward.
That's right. That's right.
No, this is something very, very ancient and very powerful, you guys. And that's interesting that it's in downtown LA.
Yeah.
The city of angels, huh? Maybe somebody knew
Yeah.
back in
So
the day there was a reason to do that. Because, yeah, all we got was his how-to book here.
And this is a good question, Bobby. So many deaths were jumping. Why was this death in the water tanks?
Something new. Shits and giggles. It was plain. It actually kind of play. Oh, thank you. Cat and mouse. Cat and mouse. That's how we would equate it. You know how a cat does with the mouse and how they kind of slap it around and they play with it and they finally kill it off eventually and maybe eat just its head or whatever. You know how cats are. This thing's like a cat in a way.
If it's an ancient entity, it probably gets bored. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna
That's
change
why,
it
like,
up. Why do the same shit all over again? Not that I.
that's it. That's why I picked up earlier that it likes
bored,
the
yeah.
challenge of the different people, of the different scenarios. It whispers in their ears. It seduces them. That's what I was getting like crazy. So it's a game because we're food. We're freaking food. That's exactly what it looks like, how it feels. Because this is such a, yeah, I was born in downtown Los Angeles, you guys. I
Were
was.
you really?
Yeah, I was the Queen of Angels Hospital. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Oh my God. This is really something. I hate, I'm shocked in a way because it really was getting inside of me. It was really rolling there, and then all of a sudden my smudge just kept cranking and cranking, and it stopped doing that. It freaked me out, and then I think I got angry for a minute there because I needed to. But yeah, this is something I don't even think. I don't think there's a damn thing we could do about it. I don't think there's anything we could do about it. I really don't, because it's not of this world, you guys. It's not of this world, and it feeds on the life force, our energy. And that's why the victims here mean nothing. Mean nothing. They have no name. They mean nothing. The only thing was the challenge of the new cat and mouse game. And it absolutely has got somebody else already. There's another one. There's another one coming.
Wow.
There's another one coming. It's already got it. Hell, we got that. What was it? The stack of coffins, and then the in Judgment. The very last card was Judgment. Judgment Day for humans, for whoever's on his radar.
Brown Dwarf offered because he like lives around there, and he's like, I will totally go over there and do research. And now I'm like, hell no. You're not going anywhere near that place ever again. Don't do it.
Well, as long
he's like very positive, he's very strong.
Yeah, as long
like
it goes after. It goes after the weak-minded.
Yeah, it's still.
It goes after vulnerable.
I'm like, buddy, don't do me any favors. Please don't. Stay away, Carol Ann. Stay away from the light, Carol Ann. Go, Bob.
It makes me angry in a way. I'm kind of feeling that anger rising again because it preys on the vulnerable, and it's fun. It likes the challenge. Like I said, I kept hearing that. I whisper in their ear. I whisper in their ear. So it likes the game of it. But as far as our humanity, it's almost like we would look at an ant colony or something, or a bunch of ants going across. Do you think you pick out Ben and Harvey and Susie, and do you equate them to having distinct personalities and all that stuff? No, we don't. They're freaking ants, right? That's how we are perceived. We are merely a source of nourishment, and that's it. That's what it is. And it just enjoys the challenge because we are a sentient energy. So it enjoys the challenge of that game. And Cat and Mouse came right in after that too, about it plays for a while. It does play for a while. It enjoys that. And actually that raises the energy it feeds off of by causing that stress, that terror, that whatever, the psychosis that happens with these humans that it's messing with. That makes it a more delicious meal.
Oh goodness.
Oh no. Beast to come. It's been called Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, you're right, Ava. I think that's why my smudge went crazy, you guys. I think I was because I did do my protection. I asked for my protection before this, but I swear to God, it was really running through me. It was running through me hard and coursing through. And when it was talking, it doesn't. I'm glad. No, I'm not glad because it sure was chatty and like it wanted to tell us its story, but there is absolutely no feeling here whatsoever. The only that we would equate to emotions was the challenge of the current being, well, how do I mess with this one? How do I mess with that one? Or what am I going to do? But it doesn't appear in physical form. It never does. I don't think they see it. It may use tools in other humans because I just for a moment I got that. So it came in and out so fast. I let it go. I call girl.
Girl. Valley girl.
Guys, I don't think there's a damn thing we can do about it. I don't think there's a damn thing we can do about it. It just is. I don't know how to describe it. I can't categorize it other than it's not of this world, that it's ancient, that it's a traveler, and it just found a really good food source here. It feeds here. And that's all we are. And it's already got somebody. It's got its latest victim. It's playing now. It's already got him. So there's going to be another one real soon. I would say pretty soon. Because it's doing that. Yeah, and it's being creative and it's seducing. It's doing all that shit and Judgment Day's upon them. There's going to be another victim real quick here. Ooh.
Wow, Bobby, you okay?
I think I'll be okay. I mean, my God, my eyes, my nose started running. I mean, I really do believe I'm protected, and I do pray, and I know I put out my protection bubble here. That thing got through, you guys. I've never had that. I mean, I usually get a physical response when I know I'm on target. I will get those things, but this thing just kept doing it. It just wasn't stopping. It was rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, and I was like going, "What the hell? What the hell?" So I really feel like that I got helped. I really think I got help because I felt like it was really had too much control over me that easily. I felt like it was inside. It was inside of me. It was inside of me. It was definitely inside of me. And didn't give a damn. It didn't give a damn about nobody means anything to him. We're food. We're food. We're food. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm tired and I ate again. I'm telling you, it's gonna be like 20 pounds. 10 pounds per show. Wow.
Let me
I'm tired for you.
Let me see. Let me throw. I get a message. I want a message from my guides.
Good idea.
Can you give me a message? I'll answer in a minute, Heron. Oh my God. I said I wanted a message from my guides. You heard me, right? You are loved. You and your loved ones are safe.
Oh, I love that.
There we go.
They protected me. Okay, they protected me.
There's the protection. Yay.
Well, I never do this shit without protection, you guys.
Spirit speak.
So thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because this, I don't know. And I don't think they do. I don't think they do ever die. They're not what we are. Okay. They're not what we are. They are entity is just a word that I can use. Okay. They're an energy. They can shape shift. They can travel. They probably can time travel. They probably can go through space. They are ancient. They've been here since creation. Okay. And I just don't know how to categorize it. All I know is the energy that I was feeling was off the charts, off the charts. And my guides stepped in to protect me. And now they definitely let me know that they protected me here. But this is horrible. This is a real, like I said, I don't care if you get every exorcist on the freaking planet and go down there and try to, it'd just laugh. It'd find the most vulnerable in the room and really mess them up. You know, I'm telling you, this is a beyond entity. And it's, well, what did it say? I've always been here or something like that.
I've been here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always been here. So
it's yeah. And it's just one that happens to be in downtown LA, because I know there's plenty of them around. This isn't a singular creature. And as far as do they ever die, I don't believe so, because they are energy. They're energy beings, and they feed on energy. So I don't think so. Now, as far as their interactions, if you think about, you know, like fallen angels, if I can equate it to what we would understand, it's almost like the possibility may be there, but I don't think they can kill them as far as maybe banish or punish. But I don't think they can be killed. They can change form. They can, like I said, be sent away. Something like that. Holler. But wow. Wow, you guys. Wow. What are we doing here? What the hell are we doing here?
I'm like a mouth breather now. I mean, they're sitting here going,
I thought we'd hear from Lisa. I thought we'd get something. Nothing.
Me too.
Nothing. Not a damn thing. Why me? Why did I get to hear all of this? You know, and I was doing my Uri Geller today. I've started my class and I was opening up and doing stuff today. And I thought, oh, damn. I really got to get a handle on this shit, you guys. I got to be careful.
But there's a reason, you know.
Well, I know. I mean, I know I'm supposed to do this, and that's why I'm educating myself. That's why I'm learning more things, because I know I'm here for this, right? But damn, I never, I just, horrible thing, horrible thing. And you know what, we can't do anything about it. There's not a damn thing we can do. We can't shoot it. We can't set it on fire. We can't do it. Now, and it just, like I said, it just rang the dinner bell. It's already got its next victim. It probably does. I think there is something about the trauma of the deaths too that give it more. You know, there's like, it's like getting a piece of cake with a scoop of ice cream on the side.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't it frosting on the fear cake? Because he's already feeding off of those people that have trauma. So, hey, let's add a little bit more on the way out to really just, you know, solidify that.
That's why the seduction. That's why the seduction.
Horrible.
That's why all that, it actually elevates and escalates and exacerbates. Ooh, that was a lot of E words. But that's what it does. That's what it does to get what it needs. And when that person dies, you know, when they hit, I was seeing the falling bodies or her floating in the tank or whatever, you know, it gets the energy, but it doesn't get the soul. It doesn't get the soul. You can't have that. No, but it can steal the energy. Oh, I just heard. Okay. Quite possibly these people have to go through kind of a limbo stage before they can get back, because of what happened to them, because of this energy, because they're not whole. If you can grasp what I'm saying, like when a normal person passes, that whole person passes. Well, this thing steals part of that. So they go and cross fractured. Okay.
Oh God, what does that do to?
So there's more recovery time required. They have to heal again in order to be able to go onto their journey. That's what this thing does.
Interesting.
That's what it does. That's what it does. Thank you.
So it takes a piece off of it.
Yeah, it fractures
takes
them.
a-
They're
it
not the
fractures
whole.
them.
They're not the whole part of the human. They're not the entire, because he steals the energy. He does steal a part of them. And
Mhm.
energy, always just changes forms. Well, if the soul moves forward, but it's supposed to go with that energy and it takes that, then they're going to have to go to like limbo or wherever you got to go, that waiting room, and be able to become whole again before that soul can progress. Because unfortunately they came across this feeder.
Wow.
So she's still in limbo.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's nothing. She's in nothingness right now. There's nothingness. But that's what she has to do. That's just what her contract entailed. Okay, but she still does have to, all these people, because all these people were victims of this thing. All of them, every single damn one. All right. So they've all had to go through that process. They all have to come, and really it's almost, I'm seeing like a waiting room, but it's dark. It's very dark. And they're alone though. They're alone. They're not like all sitting around swapping stories about what the hell happened to them. No, they're alone and they're in the dark, but it's because they have to heal and regain somehow that fracture that was removed from them by this thing. And I don't know.
She had traveled.
Time is a man make it straight. It might take thousands of years, and who knows? I don't know. I don't have the answer for that one. But that's what it does. That's what it does. Ah, you guys.
Should we call it, buddy? You getting tired? Should we call it? Are you getting tired?
Yeah, it's probably late, and I don't think there's much. I don't think there's anything else I can add. I think I've made
You
it.
need to recover.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everybody, love and light to everyone. Love and light.
Yes, everybody recover. Just
anybody, if you're still here, please, whatever you do, you pray, you meditate, whatever you do for yourself, absolutely make sure you do it tonight. Okay. If you were exposed to this is not something you want to invite into your realm, into your energy. You don't want none of this. Okay. So really take care of yourself. Okay, guys. Cause this was, it really had a hold of me for a while there. I don't know if you guys, I'll have to look back, but it had me.
we could tell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the people in the chat were like, they were saying, like, yeah, there was a different semblance in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, and then I suddenly felt like I had to have. Yeah,
I thought we were going to be talking to her tonight. I didn't know this was where this was going, so I wasn't really.
You got, I never know what we were going to get, but I'm going to tell you, this one really threw me for a loop. I thought we'd get Lisa, but I asked the right question. Obviously, it's so important, you guys, with the tarot, how you ask the question. And I asked about the energy at the Cecil. I opened the door.
Yeah.
I let it in. And that's who came through, because she can't. None of those people can. None of them. Wow. So anybody, please, I absolutely mean this. Take care of yourself tonight. Take care of yourself tonight and do whatever you do, and make sure, because we were all exposed to this very nasty, ugly, whatever the hell it was.
Mm-hmm.
And my guides, now remember though, I did ask the guides and it said you and your loved ones are safe. So we're safe, but show some gratitude. Okay. Show some gratitude and say thank you and do what you need to do, man, because this was some shit tonight.
Yes.
I'm done.
Okay. Thank you, Akashi, aka
Thank you,
Mindford.
guys. Thank you.
Bobby did awesome. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I hope to see you guys next Monday.
Natalie Wood's going to be a piece of cake compared to this shit.
Natalie Wood.
Yeah, my
Natalie
Natalie
Wood,
Wood.
you
I
guys.
hope that should be easy compared to knock on wood. You
Yes.
know, it should be good.
See you all Monday. Yes, Bobby.
Bye,
Bobby needs
guys.
to recuperate.
Yeah, Bobby needs a break.
Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay, bye guys. Love you. Thank you, Chad. Everybody had a really good time.
Patty, Willie.
Take care. Take care of yourselves. Please, everybody, take care of yourselves.
Yes. Peace
Okay.
out.
Here we go.
Love you.